Formation lap time here in the Glen Eden Auto Electrical DD2 category. I think it's going to be a little bit crazy. Just a little bit crazy. Prize giving will be 30 minutes after the final race. So all you competitors, don't go away. If you disappear, you're not going to be in for the random prizes. There's about $1 million worth of stuff to give away, so make sure you hang around the club rooms afterwards. Formation lap is getting ourselves set for the Glen Eden Auto Electrical DD2. I've got a rough idea who will take out the title for the weekend. It's probably that guy Liam Lawson out of number 10, who has easily just launched himself away with the lead, and then it'll be battle for the minor honours as 59 decides to take the exotic path around turn 1, which was Tim Erickson, so he loses a lot of spots. He was 6th. He'll be down around 10 or 11 after the first lap. But Liam Lawson, Ryan Crombie would be nice, Darren Walker, Craig Cook, there's plenty of names there who can go for a battle. And it is Ryan Crombie who somehow got around Liam Lawson, but I've got a feeling that Crombie's got no tyres left. I'm not sure he'll be able to hold that pace for the entire 25 laps. And Liam Lawson probably knows it and can relax and enjoy his moment. But in saying that, he'll want a clean sweep as well, because race car driver. Everybody wants to win every time they're out there. Who doesn't? If you don't want to win, you wouldn't be doing it. So Liam Lawson out there in second, plenty of time. We've only done 2 laps so far. And Ryan Crombie has been working that kart so hard all weekend. I'm surprised he's even got enough tyres left to be able to turn it, let alone be out there racing. Third place is Darren Walker at this stage, with Craig Cook in 4th, Ryan Nowacki in 5. Daniel Mayle is 6, Dwayne Smith 7, Sam Martin is 8, Mike Barry is 9, and Ross Carlson is in 10th. And the gap is closing between 1 and 2, so I expect some fireworks pretty soon. However, there is nothing else happening until you go down to 2, 4, 6, 8, about position number 10, where there's been a change. And that's Tim Erickson trying to gain his spots back. Started in 6th, went up on the grass. He'll have his angry pants on and be wanting to make some moves and get back into that top 5 potential. But at this stage, it is Crombie, and Liam Lawson just has to wait. Absolutely no need to pressure his kart. He knows the game, he knows the rig, and he knows what he has to do. But Ryan Crombie also has to try and protect his kart and maintain his position with dying tyres. Crombie leading. They're doing laps of 29.1 up front. Darren Walker in 3rd is a 29.3. So he's 2/10 down straight away, which puts him nearly 2 seconds behind the leader. And that gap could keep growing. Further back in the field, there is a bit of hustle and bustle, but no major position changes. The only one that I will keep my eyes on is kart number 59, Tim Erickson, who does make a move down the inside, squeezes under brakes, but can't make it stick. Maybe tried just a little bit too hard, but I do like the valiant effort, because he is a little bit upset, either with himself or someone else on the racetrack that put him up onto the grass in turn number 1 of lap number 1. Meanwhile, Crombie dropped down a 30.3. Wasn't the fastest lap. The best time for everyone was a 29. They're all dropping into the 30s. Well, they're not actually. Crombie and Lawson have slowed down a little bit. They've slowed down a fraction, not a lot in it. Not a lot at all, but enough to allow Darren Walker, kart number 14, to think he's in with a chance. Now, maybe they're both playing mind games here. But then again, when you are racing, you do tend to slow down a little bit rather than just circulating at speed. So Crombie, 29.1, that's better. And here goes Liam Lawson with his fastest lap time of a 28. So he's dropped into the 28s as Liam Lawson. He's had enough. He said, that'll do. We've done 7, make it 8 laps. I want it now. He's warmed up his tyres. He knows what the kart can do, and he is ready to pounce. They're both in the 28s now. It's given Ryan Crombie a little bit of a push. Magical stuff here in the Glen Eden Auto Electrical DD2s. Ryan Crombie still holding sway, leading the race ahead of Liam Lawson. But not for much longer the way things are looking, because Lawson has smashed out a 28.7 and he is there. One more lap and one little mistake from Crombie and Lawson won't wait for a big gap. He'll take the tiny one. He'll launch that cart right into it. Under brakes, Liam Lawson chasing down Crombie. Here we go. Down the back straight. Is that enough? No, it's not quite. One more shot at it. And these two are starting to launch away because it's a 29.2 for Darren Walker. And a 28.7 for Crombie and Lawson. So Walker hasn't got a chance at this stage. Half a second off the pace. The gap is growing, but so too is it shrinking up front with Crombie trying to hold off Lawson. This should be the one. Lawson will try it now. I reckon he'll go down the inside. He does. He'll go, he'll dive. He'll hold Crombie up. There's no need to panic on it. He knows that Crombie has no choice but to go wide. He can push him on the back all he wants, but it's not going to achieve anything. Liam Lawson shows the racecraft and goes through to take the lead of the race with 12 laps of 25 in. Ryan Crombie now has to make a decision. How hard does he push his tyres to take the lead? Why not? Give it a go. Run down to the wire. Run it until you burst the tyres, Crombie. Give it everything you can. He's still there. They're both doing the 29s now. They've lifted a little bit out of the 28s. And Walker did a 29.3. So too did Craig Cook. So too did Nowaki. And that's what happens when you're not racing. But let's take a look at the numbers as this goes on. Will Liam Lawson pin his ears back now and try and open up some kind of a gap? And look at Crombie. He is not giving up. Excellent stuff from Ryan Crombie in number 63. He's not going to let Liam Lawson out of his sights. He's going to give it a good shot. We are into lap 14 down. We are over halfway through the race now. The Glen Eden Auto Electrical DD2s. Going crazy on Giltrap Group Raceway. Liam Lawson holding. The gap is massive. It's 3 seconds back to Walker. It is 5-6 seconds back to Craig Cook in fourth. So those two are on their own and they're already going to get into some lapped traffic. It's Ross Carlson down in 13th spot. He's got to be aware and he's not aware. He got a nudge. He did not know they were there. That scared him a little bit, I think. Where did you guys come from? All right, I'll move over. Go have fun. Go race. I'm doing my own thing here. Liam Lawson didn't get into too much trouble. Ryan Crombie's still there. Not letting him go. Crombie is all there. This is good stuff. Walker is in third. He'll soon catch up to the lap traffic and have no problem getting past. Same too with Craig Cook and Ryan Nowaki. So positions 3, 4, and 5 down to 6. They don't have to worry about it. They're just circulating. The race, however, is Liam Lawson. And I'm surprised he hasn't been able to pull away here. I thought Crombie would be all out of tyres the way he's worked that cart this weekend. 17 down of 25. More lap traffic coming, but this time there's two of them. And this time they get in the way a little bit. Managed to get through. Lawson and Crombie relax a little bit. Down the inside. Through the lap traffic. Oh, the bump and run. Here comes Crombie. Has he made an advantage? Yes, he has. But has he gone too hot? He scrubs off the speed. Plays the same game as Lawson. Lawson can go wide if he wants, but it's not going to achieve anything. There's been an accident down on the back straight. And they are not happy at all about that. Craig Cook, he is upset. He actually clapped him. So a little bit of gamesmanship 43 and Craig Cook 16 came together, but Crombie still leads the race. 18, 19 laps down. So that has changed things a little bit further down the field. Are coming together for those drivers. They'll clear the air at prize giving. It won't be a problem. Crombie over Lawson. Let me find them. There they are down the back of the paddock. And they come through. Crombie is going to catch up to more lap traffic. He'll have to make a decisive move. How's he going to do this? He's okay with Lawson going down the outside, but will there be a switch? It won't matter. Crombie is on the inside run, holds his line on the inside. Great defensive driving, great racecraft. Now they play games because it's lap traffic. Crombie over Lawson. No one else is in this race. Crombie can use this to his advantage if he's clever with it. Goes down the inside. He's going to try and sandwich Liam Lawson in. It didn't work, but good try anyway. He pulls a small gap. It's all he needed. This will be a great bit of glory for Crombie if he can make this happen. It is 21 down of 25. Could this be the first time that someone's been able to say to Liam Lawson, no, you don't own the weekend? Ryan Crombie's under pressure. He's under a lot of pressure, and Liam Lawson is twitching as well. Will the switch happen? The pass made. And Liam Lawson gets it back. It is great racing from these two drivers. There's nothing ugly about it. It is clean-cut driving from both of them. And they are putting on a display, a pure display at the moment. Liam Lawson gains the lead back, and I don't think he's going to be touched now. 23 down, 2 to go. Plenty of lap traffic, but I don't think there's enough in Crombie's tyres, and I think he knows that too. Because there just wasn't enough grip for him to stay in front. Liam played games with him on the back straight. Crombie settles down a little bit now. He's going to get caught there. He does. And that'll be the difference. The lap traffic, just a little bit. But hang on a second. Crombie just suddenly, out of nowhere, decided to launch himself down the inside, but it wasn't enough. We are on the final lap. The final lap for the Glen Eden Auto Electrical DD2s here at the Pool and Spa, City of Sales. Liam Lawson leading the way ahead of Ryan Crombie, and what a race it was from both of them. But in the end, Liam Lawson will take the win. He will take the checkered flag, and he will take the weekend spoils. A clean sweep. It was stunning racing. And again, he'll be able to put it in his resume that he gave Liam Lawson a good run for his money. And he should be very, very pleased with how that went. Darren Walker, I reckon, is easily claimed third overall for the weekend because he's had a fourth and 4 third spots. So that should be simple for him. Ryan Nowacki, card number 47, comes through in 4th spot. Tim Erickson moved all the way back up to 5th, so he did really well to recover in that race. Daniel Mayle finished 6th in the end with Dwayne Smith coming through in 7th. Craig Cook, Mike Barry, Gary Claxton, Sam Martin, and Tim Wakefield. That's how it wraps up for the Glen Eden Auto Electrical DD2s. Up next, West Speed KZ2s. We get to watch them launch off the line.